They told him, "Speak louder so people hear you." But no one told him that the loudest voices often hide the weakest peace. He won arguments, he proved people wrong, he walked away right every time. Yet every night, he sat alone with a noise in his chest that no victory could silence. This is the story of a man who learned too late that being wise is not about being loud, it's about knowing when silence speaks louder than words. The valley woke slowly each morning. Mist drifted between tall pine trees, sunlight spilled gently across green hills, and a river whispered secrets to the stones beneath it. This was where Aarib lived. To the world, Aarib was sharp, confident, and fearless with words. In meetings, he spoke first. In debates, he spoke last. And in arguments, he always won. People called him intelligent. Some called him powerful. Others avoided him quietly. Because Aarib didn't just speak, he proved. Proved that he was right. Proved that others were wrong. Proved that silence meant weakness. But when the valley grew quiet at night, when the river softened its voice and the wind rested among the trees, Aarib felt restless. No applause echoed in the dark, no arguments to win, no one to defeat, only a heavy question that returned every night. Why do I feel so empty even when I'm right? One evening, after another heated argument that left a friendship cracked and cold, Aarib walked into the hills. The sky was painted orange and violet. Birds returned to their nests. The world seemed at peace. Everything except him. His chest felt tight, his thoughts were loud, and his heart felt tired. "I don't understand," he muttered. "I tell the truth. I stand my ground. Why do I lose people?" The river answered with silence. As Aarib followed the river upstream, he noticed a small wooden bridge, old, quiet, forgotten. And there, sitting at its edge, was an elderly man feeding crumbs to the water. His eyes were calm, his movements slow, his presence steady. Aarib almost walked past him, but something stopped him. "Why do you look like someone who just won a battle?" the old man said gently, "but lost the war." Aarib frowned. "I speak the truth. People don't like it." The old man smiled, not amused, not impressed, just understanding. "Truth," he said, "is heavy. If you throw it, it hurts. If you place it gently, it teaches." Aarib sat down. The old man pointed to the river. "Water never argues with rocks," he said, "yet over time it shapes them." That night, the old man gave Aarib 3 realizations, not lectures, not commands, but quiet challenges. The old man asked, "When was the last time you listened without preparing your reply?" Aarib couldn't answer. "You speak to win," the man continued, "but wisdom speaks to understand." He told Aarib to spend 1 full day not correcting anyone, not interrupting, not proving a point, just listening. The next day, Aarib tried. It was uncomfortable. His words piled up inside him, begging to escape. But something strange happened. People spoke longer. Their voices softened. Their eyes didn't harden. For the first time, Aarib heard feelings behind words. He realized winning arguments had cost him understanding. On the second evening, the old man took Aarib to a hilltop. Below them, the valley glowed under moonlight. Crickets sang, the river shimmered quietly. "Notice," the old man said, "the world does not shout to exist. Trees grow silently, stars shine without noise. The deepest oceans remain unseen. Only insecurity needs volume," he said. That night, Aarib remembered all the times he raised his voice to feel strong. And for the first time, he felt strength in saying nothing. He learned that silence is not surrender, it is self-control. On the third day, a storm passed through the valley. Thunder roared, rain lashed the earth. Aarib watched branches break while deep-rooted trees stood firm. The old man spoke softly, almost lost in the rain. Ego reacts, wisdom responds. Ego demands the last word. Wisdom asks if the word is needed at all. In that moment, Aarib understood. His loudness wasn't confidence, it was fear of being unseen. And wisdom was simply peace with being enough. Weeks passed. Aarib still spoke, but with intention. He still stood firm, but without force. People noticed. Conversations felt lighter, conflicts ended sooner, and some broken relationships slowly healed. One morning, Aarib returned to the bridge. The old man was gone. Only the river remained, flowing quietly, shaping the valley as it always had. Aarib smiled. The lesson had rooted itself deep inside him. Most people spend their lives trying to be heard. Few learn the power of listening. Most people fight to be right. Few realize peace is more valuable than victory. If this story spoke to you, ask yourself today, where am I being loud when I could be wise? What argument am I winning, but relationship am I losing? What would happen if I chose peace over ego just once? It waits, and when you're ready, it changes everything. If this story resonated with you, like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more peaceful, life-changing stories.